Okay, so I see what you're talking about right here, and we can do a little liquify. I was gonna tell you though, like if you check her skin, see the cyan's 11, magenta's 19, yellow is 20. The magenta and yellow are perfect. The cyan is a little high. Probably need to brighten it up just a teeny tiny bit. Come here. Teeny tiny bit and add a little bit of red. And then the mom obviously is wearing a little bit.
No, Mama.
Yeah, a little bit of makeup and oh my word.
No.
Carrot? Okay. Yeah, so it's 13 points higher, so it's just a little too high on the yellow. That's not your fault. That's her makeup. But I think that, and sorry, you just have to ignore all those little pop-ups. I tried to make them go away and I can't. Anyways, yeah, not your fault, but I would reduce the yellow, like either pull it out or add a little blue or something, but, and I can do it for you if you want, but anyway, so when you're in your thing, just duplicate your layer. I know you know how, and it just takes practice or whatever, but okay. And not saying I'm so great at it, but we'll see. Okay, and so then liquify. And I don't know how much you've worked in liquify, but I'm going to show you a couple of things that I learned. If it'll open. 16%, that doesn't sound very good. Hello. Okay. So this is forward warp tool. I call it the push tool, and it'll move pixels out of the way. No idea what that is. Skipping down, pucker tool is what, makes everything smaller. Like if you want to globally make something smaller, not just push pixels. Like for this, we're going to use the forward reconstruct tool. Ugh, and it's going really slow, I'm sorry. And then the bloat tool, that would be like, if a guy had a big muscle you wanted to make bigger or whatever. This is my favorite thing though, not the hand tool. Where is it? The freeze mask. So sometimes when you're liquefying and you are pushing pixels, everything kind of gets warped. Whoops, I guess that's fine. Anyway, so you come to the freeze mask, and anything you don't want to move at all, you can freeze. So we don't want any of this affected. I don't know about that shirt. We'll have to see what happens. And we'll probably push that in just a tiny bit, but maybe not to this point. So freeze that, and then we'll go ahead and grab the forward warp tool, or the push tool as I call it. Make this bigger. I've got my brush size, whatever. My density is at 50 and my pressure is at 58. I don't know why, just because I messed around with it one time and that's what worked for me. So we're gonna make, say hi, mamas. So we're gonna make, Natalie, I'm still doing a video. You need to be quiet. So we're just gonna start messing with it. See, that's not what we wanna do. So Control-Alt-Z. So you saw how the fence moved and we don't want it to move. So you're gonna get the freeze tool and go ahead and freeze up the fence as closely as you can. The things that you don't want to move. Why don't you get down and go play? Go play. Okay, have fun.
Come on, sister. Come in my room and play.
Okay, so back to the warp tool. Let's see if that's any better. Yeah. Okay, so I'm bringing it in and up, in and up. It looks kind of wonky. Let's see. Okay, and then I guess we're gonna have to. That looks pretty good, actually. Okay, let's hit the Thaw mask is the eraser tool. Go right ahead, the light should still be on.
No, it's dark.
Okay, well, get your stool then. Okay, erase that just so we can see what's going on over here. So you see that sort of opaque thing? That's where it was, and now this is where it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and erase it up here because I think we're gonna do a tiny bit of work up there.
Oh, Josie is a girl.
That's not Josie, sweetie. And so then that bottom part we want to do some pushing also. And again, sorry this is so time consuming, but I would go ahead and freeze the fence because we don't really need it to move. Okay, just a little close is fine. Whoops, I got a little bit of her dress. So we'll move that there and hit that. I don't think that got it. Hang on. There we go. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Okay, so that's frozen. Back to the push tool. Just start grabbing and pushing in and see. And if you see a lump, you just want to make this smaller and see if you can like pull the lump out. I may have messed that up. Let's see. And this right here could be an area where you might want to, I think I messed that up. I'm going to go back. Control-Z, Control-Z. One more. Yeah, okay. Aren't you glad I made you a video to show you how to screw this up? Okay. I think I'm going to have to go back and just do a tiny bit of work. Okay. So at least we know that's like an inch off of her waist at least. Is she pregnant? Don't let her see this video. Okay. We can go ahead and thaw out. And if you don't remember to thaw out and you just hit OK, it'll thaw out later. So it hasn't showed us our final result yet or anything. But anyway, for this area, I was thinking we could use the pucker tool and make this guy bigger. What? Okay, I'll be right there. Sorry, one more time. Let's freeze up her arm and then grab the pucker tool. You can make it pretty big and just grab it and squeeze. Look, inches off the waist, squeeze. Okay, so that looks good. Let's go ahead and hit OK to bring it back into Photoshop to see. Okay, so I guess we have a little more work to do right here, and I can do that, but here's the before and after. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off right here and send this to you because Natalie is having a bathroom issue, and I can show you more later, but that's the basic premise.